Governor Kofi Oduro condemns ECOWAS and Akufo-Addo while praising Ibrahim Traore.
The impact Burkina Faso have made, and we are sitting here and we were talking nonsensical madness against that. He's a coup maker. He took gun and came to power. Those of you who have not taken gun, what have you been able to achieve? A month ago, this young man commissioned a tomato factory, $12 million. You people said you were building a dam with $12 million. Where is the dam?
Where is it?
Where is your dam? This young man is a sensible human being. Sensible human being. And he is working. The people feel he is some kind of an idol. The work where on my windiska obeku onem obebo utidi mutu. He will shoot you in the head. Try and chop money in the government of this young man. Yeah. And we allow somebody with a gun to come close to our president. Soldier for the police for an independence square. You are too much hypocritical people. Ah, young man, continue your work. A young man can build tomato factory, build schools. He has shut his doors. I didn't care about your ECOWAS. Now look at a leader comes and invites this young man. He's seeing that this young man but you're marking it too fast. I haven't said, I am only pointing my head. Sorry, Apple. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said this is Intervlog. Your gateway to the stories, insights, and voices shaping our continent and beyond. Today, as we embark on this exciting journey together, we are honored to spotlight a powerful narrative that has captivated the hearts and minds of many. The recent sermon by Reverend Kofi Oduro of Ghana's Alabaster International Ministries. In a region often burdened by tales of challenges and setbacks, Reverend Oduro's words stand out as a clarion call for leadership, accountability, and unity. His fiery sermon boldly criticized the economic community of West African states, ECOWAS, and former Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo, while shining a spotlight on the transformative leadership of Burkina Faso's President Ibrahim Traoré. Through his impassioned address, Reverend Oduro highlighted the stark contrasts between visionary governance and the pitfalls of unfulfilled promises. In Ghana, where political rhetoric often oscillates between promise and performance, Reverend Oduro's challenge struck a chord. Traoré is an exemplary leader, he declared, praising the Burkina president for his dedication to infrastructural development and social welfare. The Reverend's words were not merely an endorsement of one man's achievements, but a broader critique of leadership across the West African region. At the core of Reverend Oduro's sermon was an unapologetic critique of ECOWAS. The regional bloc, often perceived as a symbol of unity and cooperation, came under fire for its perceived inability to support transformative leaders like President Traoré. The Reverend's pointed question, "Are you there to serve the people of West Africa or to protect your own pockets?" reverberated across his congregation, resonating deeply with many who have questioned ECOWAS's approach to governance and intervention. The sermon also addressed the critical issue of sanctions imposed on Burkina Faso, which Reverend Oduro argued hurt the people more than the intended targets. His passionate plea, "How does starving the people of Burkina Faso help ECOWAS's agenda?" highlighted a fundamental disconnect between policy intentions and real-world impact. These words resonate not just with Burkina-based citizens, but with many across Africa who have borne the brunt of similar decisions. In stark contrast to this criticism, President Ibrahim Traoré emerged as a beacon of hope and inspiration in Reverend Oduro's sermon. At just 36 years old, Traoré's leadership embodies a rare blend of youthfulness and wisdom. His hands-on approach to governance, building schools, hospitals, roads, and even commissioning a $1 million tomato factory, has set a new benchmark for leadership in the region. When leaders put their people first, the results speak for themselves, Reverend Oduro affirmed, challenging African leaders to emulate this model. Reverend Oduro's critique extended to Ghana's own leadership, particularly former President Nana Akufo-Addo. Mocking unfulfilled promises and failed initiatives, the Reverend's pointed remarks underscored the need for accountability and tangible results. His scathing query, "Nana, where are your dams?" drew applause and laughter. But beneath the humor lay a serious call for introspection and change. The message, however, was not limited to criticism. Reverend Oduro's words carried a profound sense of hope and urgency. He celebrated the potential for African unity, urging leaders to rise above external influences and prioritize the needs of their people. Why can't ECOWAS leaders come together to support Traoré instead of fighting him? He asked, invoking a vision of a continent strengthened by collaboration and mutual respect. This inaugural feature on Intervlog serves as a powerful reminder of why platforms like ours are so vital. We are here to amplify voices that matter, to spotlight leaders and movements that inspire, and to challenge narratives that hold us back. Reverend Oduro's sermon, with its blend of critique and celebration, is a testament to the power of discourse in shaping the future of our continent. As we dive deeper into this story, we invite you to reflect on the themes raised. What does true leadership look like? How can we hold our leaders accountable? And most importantly, how can we, as a people, unite to overcome the challenges that confront us? Stay tuned as we bring you more stories that inform, inspire, and ignite change. This is Intervlog, where voices converge, ideas flourish, and change begins. Reverend Kofi Oduro condemns ECOWAS and Akufo-Addo while praising Ibrahim Traore. During a fiery sermon at the Alabaster International Ministries in Ghana, the charismatic founder, Reverend Kofi Oduro, delivered a rousing critique of ECOWAS and former Ghanaian President Nana Akufo-Addo for their opposition to Burkina Faso's President Ibrahim Traoré and the Sahel Alliance. The pastor's passionate address drew sharp contrasts between Traoré's governance and what he described as failed leadership, closer to home, sparking debates both in the congregation and beyond. Traoré is an exemplary leader, Reverend Oduro began, his voice resonating with conviction. In Burkina Faso, he builds schools, hospitals, roads, and even a $1 million tomato factory. Look at this young man. At just 36 years old, he is transforming his nation. How many of our leaders here in Ghana can boast of such achievements? Where are your schools? Where are your factories? He queried in a mix of English and Twi, connecting deeply with his Ghanaian audience. Reverend Oduro didn't mince words when addressing the role of ECOWAS in Burkina Faso's affairs. ECOWAS! What are you doing? Instead of supporting Traoré's efforts to stabilize and rebuild Burkina Faso, you sit in your air-conditioned offices in Abuja and issue threats. Are you there to serve the people of West Africa or to protect your own pockets? He criticized the bloc's sanctions and policies, suggesting they harm ordinary citizens more than they help. How does starving the people of Burkina Faso help ECOWAS's agenda? Traoré is doing what your so-called democratic leaders have failed to do, prioritizing the needs of his people. And for that, you label him a coup leader? Apu! That's nonsense! He exclaimed, employing the Ghanaian exclamation for disdain. Reverend Oduro's critique of Nana Akufo-Addo was equally unrelenting. He mocked the former president's grand promises, particularly the failed $1 million per constituency initiative. Nana promised us $1 million dams. Nana, where are your dams? The people of Ghana want to know. We were here when you told us you would transform our lives. But where is the transformation? Your own backyards are dry. Even ordinary boreholes are missing. He went further to address claims made by Akufo-Addo's supporters that Traoré attended Ghana's newly elected president John Mahama's inauguration ceremony with guns. So what if Traoré came with guns? At least he's protecting himself and his people. Can the same be said for some of our politicians who are protected by state resources but fail to deliver? He asked rhetorically, receiving loud applause from the congregation. Throughout his sermon, Reverend Oduro repeatedly lauded Ibrahim Traoré for his hands-on leadership and anti-corruption stance. When leaders put their people first, the results speak for themselves. Traoré has shown us what true leadership looks like. He is not sitting in a big office counting money. No, he is in the field, ensuring his people have roads, schools, and hospitals. This is what we need in Africa, he declared. Reverend Oduro highlighted Traoré's recent commissioning of a tomato factory as a prime example of visionary leadership. This factory is not just about tomatoes, it's about jobs, development, and dignity for the people of Burkina Faso. Meanwhile, we are here importing tomatoes from Morocco. Why can't we do the same? He questioned, blending English and Akan to emphasize his point. The pastor's sermon also raised several probing questions about the state of leadership in West Africa. Is it not shameful that a young man like Traoré can achieve so much in such a short time, while our seasoned politicians keep making excuses? Where is our sense of accountability? And why do we attack those who challenge the status quo? Reverend Oduro lamented the lack of unity among African leaders, criticizing them for allowing external influences to dictate their policies. Why can't ECOWAS leaders come together to support Traoré instead of fighting him? Are we not one people? Have we forgotten that unity, is our strength? He asked, invoking a common Ghanaian value. In concluding his sermon, Reverend Oduro issued a rallying cry for African leaders to emulate Traoré's example. Africa must rise. Let us reject the lies of those who claim military leaders cannot govern. Traoré is proving them wrong every day. Let us stop listening to the propaganda of the West and focus on what is good for our people. Traoré is a beacon of hope for the Sahel and for all of Africa. If we had 10 more leaders like him, Africa would not need aid from anyone. He urged his congregation to pray for leaders like Ibrahim Traoré and called on Ghanaians to demand better from their own politicians. Traoré is a young man, but he has the wisdom of an elder. What are our leaders doing? Are they working for us or for themselves? Ghana, wake up, he concluded, his voice filled with both hope and frustration. Reverend Kofi Oduro's sermon has ignited conversations about leadership, accountability, and the future of governance in Africa. His praise for Ibrahim Traoré and sharp criticism of ECOWAS and Nana Akufo-Addo reflect a growing dissatisfaction with traditional politics in the region. As his words reverberate across Ghana and beyond, they challenge leaders to rise above petty politics and prioritize the needs of their people. The pastor's bold stance has not only drawn admiration, but also sparked debates about the role of religious leaders in political discourse. Yet, for Reverend Oduro, the message is clear. Africa needs leaders who serve, not just those who rule. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.